Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And here's Yamal. He's in a good position here. And Messi! They've scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he welcomes it in, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Good take, and is he in? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played out to the left flank. Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the pass is intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Van Basten. Shot could be on. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. And this is Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. De Jong! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Batasagi. Tanaka. And here's Van Basten. Strokes it back. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Driving forward. Great work on the overlap. Now it's Hazard. That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. James calmly anticipates. Park Ji-sung. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Van Basten. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Tanaka. Now Saliba. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Van Basten. Park Ji-sung charging forward, the ball at his feet. Distributed tidily. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Can he finish? And they win it back again. Batasagi got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's being shifted off it. Batasagi. That's Park Ji-sung. Yamal. Park Ji-sung. And here's Van Basten.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Azar. And it's De Jong. Van Dijk. Tanaka. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this?
1 minute added time.
Park Ji-sung. Yamal. Wriggles his way through. And he's got the beating of his man. Yamal touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Batasagi. Now Neymar just eases him off the ball. He's in space and looking for options. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Park Ji-sung is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Van Basten! It's hit the crossbar!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tanaka. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Tries a shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Chance, surely! It's there! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. Batasagi. And it's Tanaka. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. And now the breakaway. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so...
It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe! De Jong. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to thread one through. Looking for the run.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bartasagi. Van Dijk. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's De Jong. And this is Pato.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. Neymar. It's a promising position. Messi. Park Ji-sung. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. That's a good... Can he finish? Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the finish! Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And up. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance.